uses have shifted over the generations, so what can we expect in the coming decades? With me now at the PDAC is Brad Cooke. He's the CEO of Endeavour Silver. Brad, welcome back.
Thank you.
It's been about a year since we last spoke, so happy to have you on. Do you feel good about the silver space right now?
Heck of a lot better than I felt last year.
Yeah. Well, 2018 was definitely a rough year for the metal.
It was a tough year.
Rebounding here. What's it really going to take for liftoff, though?
Well, I think we already have lifted off bottom on both of the precious metals. Silver is normally leveraged to gold, and we haven't seen that slingshot move yet. I think we will later this year.
When we spoke at the PDAC last year, you said there will be declining silver supply in the coming years. Have you seen a downtrend from last year to this year in supply?
It was pretty much flat year on year, but if you take the 3-year trend, definitely still declining.
And what are you seeing on the demand side? Where is it coming from?
Well, looking back, we saw obviously some falling demand that impacted the price, but looking forward, even just the first 6 weeks of this year, the American Eagle sold out. Year on year, sales were up 50%, and it was really the missing investment demand that is the difference maker for silver.
So Brad, if there is dwindling supply and an increased demand, why isn't it reflective in the price yet? Why aren't we seeing those numbers that so many people spoke about?
Well, I think that the bounce in January and February does reflect the rising investment demand, so it is just starting to happen. And the investors are still very, very small on silver. When they get eager, then things will happen.
Are you one of those CEOs that feels like you have to be bullish on silver, or do you take more of a neutral approach, or are you, the triple-digit crowd, or?
We're in the business to make money and have some fun. So I don't pick numbers, but I certainly look at trends, and I think we came off bottom, and we're in the next phase now of this cycle, and this could be a very interesting phase.
Let's talk about Endeavour now. Let's get the latest update from you. And some of the biggest operational challenges you felt in 2018 and how you're facing them now.
So our performance last year was 2 mines making really good money, and 1 mine fell from profits to losses. We have effected a turnaround. It'll take a good chunk of this year to effect the turnaround at our first mine, which was a profit maker for many years. Lost money for 2 years, and we're building 2 new mines to feed the plant. And because they're shallower, thicker, and richer than what we're already mining, effectively higher tons, higher grades, lower costs is the formula for this year and going forward.
So what's really going to be the focus for 2019? Are you in?
So that's the only real operational concern. I think the real focus is rolling out our development pipeline. If you look at Endeavour's first phase of growth from 2004 to 2012, it was buying 3 old mines in historic districts, fixing them up and expanding them. Phase 2 of our organic growth really got launched last year with the development of mine number 4, El Compass, final commissioning this month. Mine number 5, which is the jewel in the pipeline, will be our biggest and lowest cost mine, Terronera. And we're eager to go to the board for a development decision here in the next few weeks or a couple of months. So I think that's all about the growth this year.
Brad Cooke, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for your thoughts.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching. We'll have more for you, Kiko.com.